Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Biz Chicks TV. This is the place to find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And I'm here today with my friend and colleague, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. On Mondays, we always like to get started with some sort of stimulating conversation to help you live life better, and to run a profitable business. So, we're going to be talking today about a really intriguing subject. So, I highly recommend that you get your pen and pencil ready because I know you're going to want to participate in this one. So, Fran, what do you have for us today?
We're going to be fixing the kink.
Oh, okay.
hmm Uh, I I want to start by saying a shout out to Eric Partaker. Um, I get I get emails, newsletters from his uh, community,
Hmm.
and this one stood out. Well, this was yesterday actually, and it was talking about how the grass is not greener on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
It's greener where you water it.
Ah, interesting.
hmm Grass is
That
not
makes
greener.
sense.
So everybody looking over the fence as to why the other grass is all green and lush. If you watered your grass, it also will be green and lush. So he goes on to talk about the best CEOs do this one thing better than the rest.
Okay.
Okay. And he says, even if you're not a CEO, you can still benefit from understanding this.
Mm.
Uh, as a CEO coach, he says his clients often ask where they should focus, and he tells them the number one job of a great CEO is to find and fix what's holding your company back.
Okay. Hmm.
Find and fix what's holding your company back.
I like that. I like that. Find and fix what's holding you back. And you know something, this is so similar to what we talk about when we talk about if it's not moving toward the goal, you need to, you know, refine
Pivot,
or decide. Do
adjust,
you really?
find and fix
Mm-hmm.
what's holding your company back.
Mm-hmm.
Notice it didn't say what's holding you back. And I It's what's holding the company back.
Mm-hmm.
As if you look at your business as a whole, what are some things? It could be you, but
Exactly.
it also could be something else.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have the right equipment. You may not have the right knowledge base. You something else. It doesn't necessarily mean you, as you know, because a lot of times we talk about what's holding me back and what's something that has to do with a person. Now we're
Mm-hmm.
not saying that you don't need to take stock and inventory of your thinking as well, but find what's holding your company back.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a step back and looking at the whole picture instead of, well, what's holding me back? Why am I not moving? Okay, let's broaden that out. Do you have the right things in place? And he talks about imagining your company as a garden, and to grow it, it needs water.
Okay.
So, what happens when there is a kink in the water hose?
You know something? When I saw this topic, I went over to YouTube and I was looking at how to get the kinks out of a garden hose. And one of the ways to straighten out um, vinyl tubing, which is what most of our garden hoses are made out of, was to put the coiled garden hose in hot water. So a lot of times we don't even realize that we have to really get the kinks out until we get into
Hot water. And what does the hot water do? It softens up the coil so that it can be unraveled.
And then he said, one of the ways to keep things from having kinks is when you bring the garden hose home to straighten it out, lay it out in the sun as straight as you can, because the sun will soften the vinyl. Sometimes we need to expose these kinks and then
Stretch it out.
straighten them out.
Stretch
Once,
out the hose. You
hmm
need to stretch it out in the sun, let it get some little warmth on it.
and then put it in a straight line and let it, you know, sit there. And then when the sun sets, you can, you know, recoil it. And he said, you know what else he said? The best way to store it is not, you know how we coil it up and put it on the hook in a small coil? He said, the best way to keep it from kinking up again is to make large circles. You know how, like, about the size of a hula hoop, you know what I mean? Instead
Mm.
of the small coil. Now that to me is different because mine is hanging on a hook on the fence in a small coil about the size of a ring
Uh,
light. Yeah.
yeah.
And he said, no, it should be stored in a place that doesn't have direct light and in large coils. The complete opposite of what my mind and my experience, what I've seen done.
Mm. So the purpose for unkinking the hose is so that the water can flow to your garden, to
Mm-hmm.
your company, so that the flow is not hindered, right?
Correct.
And most CEOs, the best CEOs, are like expert gardeners. They're always checking the hose and
Mm-hmm.
fixing the kinks. But like you said, if you wind it properly, you won't be fixing kinks a lot once you
Store it properly, yes.
storing it properly. So we have to find out what's blocking the growth and
Mm-hmm.
fix it.
Yes.
And so he goes on to say, straightening out that one big kink can solve 80% of your problems,
Wow.
just like the 80/20 rule
Mm-hmm.
talks about. And it doesn't end there. Once the kink is fixed, you look for the next one so you can keep a steady flow. But just as you just talked about, when you've identified how to remove the kink, we just told you. Now see, if you have a garden, you just got a tip from BizChicks on how to keep the kink out of your hose, right? So now you have a nice kink free hose,
Mm-hmm.
and your garden can grow and you can keep a steady flow. So here are 6 steps to become a top notch kink remover.
Ah.
One, look around and see what's slowing things down.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a rule? Is it a person? Is it a broken process? Or is it old tech?
Mm.
What's slowing the process down? Um, I'm looking at different things for my coaching program and what is slowing things down. I needed to have a place, uh, systems in place. So when people come through, they go here, they go here, and they go here. And I want the experience
Mm-hmm.
to be a certain way. And so I had to stop and look at the picture, put it up kind of like on a big wall. What's happening? Where is the kink? Where, and I call it the speed bump, where you're trying to go and there's a clunk. Where's the speed bump? Where is that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So look around is the first thing. See what's slowing things down. Identify where the kink may be.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, ask others. Talk to your team, talk
Mm-hmm.
to your customers, talk to your partners. They see things that you might miss. You don't see it all. You can't see the back of your head or whatever. So you need somebody to kind of like, oh, okay, well, that process that was a little cumbersome when I tried to call in. I tried calling in and it didn't quite, I couldn't get through. There was this hiccup and I never did get to finish the process, whatever it is.
And
Ask.
people, be receptive. When people tell you it's not working for them, don't tell them, well, I don't understand why it's not working for you. you know, how about we change it so that it does work for you?
Right. Number 3, pick the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Not all problems are equal. Pick the one that when you fix it, it will help with the other things.
Okay.
So find the big thing, pick the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good morning, Michelle.
Michelle, good morning. Okay, so number 4,
Mm-hmm.
fix it fast. Once you find the big kink, fix it. Change the rules, move people, or get new tools if you need to, but fix it fast. You've identified that, oh, this process is not working, this rule is not working. Maybe these people are out of their element and they need to be switched around, or you might just need some new tools. Number 5, check the results. See how your fix worked. If it's
Mm-hmm.
not right, be ready to try something else.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And then number 6, teach your team. Show them how to find and fix kinks too. The more eyes on the hose, the better.
Mm. I like that.
So start today. Now he's talking to CEOs and he
Mm-hmm.
says if even if you're not a CEO, you can still benefit from this approach. Fix the kinks in your work within an important project or an important area in your life. See, because he just took it from a corporation and a company down to you. What
Mm-hmm.
is, if we go back over those things again, what are the kinks that's holding you back personally? Because we started talking about companies, but there may be some things that's holding you back as a
Mm-hmm.
person in life.
Yes.
So fix the kinks in your work, fix the kinks within an important project, because maybe it's just a project that you're having kinks with, or what's a where's the kink in your own personal life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So fix the kink. And then I
Okay.
think we had some, yay, hey Michelle. So find and fix the kinks.
There you go.
Well, I mean, this is a little short 13-minute, 15-minute
Mm-hmm.
coffee thought, but I think it's really a good uh it was a good reminder.
It
I'll say
is.
that. It's a
It
really
is,
good
and it's a
reminder.
great. It's a simple roadmap for fixing
Right.
things. Michelle says, "Yes, this is going to be helpful to my home and as a single mom." Yes, yes.
So we're going to fix the kinks.
There
And,
you go.
and we're going to stop complaining about the grass being greener on the other side because we're watering our own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yep. Keep your eyes on your own paper, people. Oh, with that, we want to thank you for your time. You know, we don't have to go a whole hour just to get a point across. So we want you to go forward and to take the kinks out of your life and out of your business. Have a great day, everyone. We want to remind everybody that if you're looking to become a part of the Biz Chicks community, simply text biz to 33777, or you can find us at bizchicks.net. We'd love to help you get the news out about what it is you do and how you serve. So, with that, we want to thank you and remind you that tomorrow we'll be here talking with Terry Johnson online, talking about social media strategies. Wednesday, we'll be talking to Coach Karen Pern, coming in from Canada. And on Thursdays, we'll be talking with Robin Shimizu and friends about happy, healthy habits. And on Friday, we'll be talking tech with the Tech Divas. With that, we want to thank you and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.
And
Bye
remember, we're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so that you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. See you tomorrow.
bye.